We got some really wise words of wisdom that come from Fox News. Let's hear what Bill Hemmer of Fox News had to say the other day.
Podcast, what the hell is going on with critical race theory? It was very good, very informative. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Mark. On the Princeton point here, you and I have discussed it. At the college level, this is fair game. Go ahead and do it, right? I mean, I remember 20 years old going to Trier, Germany, and trying to find the home of Karl Marx because, 1848, he wrote Mein Kampf. I want to know what it was all about. So that's part of the education in America, if you so.
So, yeah, I mean, I, too, am very curious about what Karl Marx was up to when he wrote Mein Kampf.
Yes.
In 1848.
Well, he was also a very good singer. Karl Marx was a very good pop singer in the 1980s. He had a song called Right There Waiting.
Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah, that was good. Yeah. And of course, it was too edgy, but he did put Mein Kampf to that melody.
Yes, it was. Yeah, music critics said it was a little incoherent and very anti-Semitic, but they did enjoy the production value and the vocals.
Yeah. And they thought it was a little weird that it was coming from a Jew, Mein Kampf. But and we should clarify to people, no, he didn't write Mein Kampf. Of course, he's talking about the Communist Manifesto. Mein Kampf being Hitler's hit, My Struggle, which is slightly different from the Communist Manifesto.
Well, let me tell you something. One thing I learned.
Not to Fox News, though.
Yeah. There's one thing I like that the right does, the way they conflate Nazism and communism as if those are not enemies.
The opposite side of the same coin.
Yeah. Right. Remember when they came up with Islamofascist?
Oh yeah.
Where that was really nice when they were trying to make up new terms. Yeah, but I like it. I thought the craziest thing about Karl Marx writing Mein Kampf was when he put all of his brothers in it. Like, why was Groucho in it?
Right.
Groucho.
Harpo. Never forget Harpo. Yeah. That was and then did it all, and then made that great song out of it.
Yeah, it was. It was like it was a very good group song. It was like a Boys to Men single.
Yeah, that would be good. Now I want to hear with AI. I bet we can do it. Can't we get with AI like Hitler and Karl Marx singing a song together, singing Richard Marx?
Probably. Hitler would mess up the track though. He'd be shouting all over it.
Yeah, no, right. He wouldn't let anyone else's voice shine, especially Marx, obviously, because he's Jewish. I mean, he converted, but I don't think. We know Hitler wouldn't have cared about that.
Yeah. No, I like Fox News. It's always good. It's so funny. It's like that clip was so crazy because I also wanted to know what that update on critical race theory, as if it's some kind of moving like hurricane storm system. Like, thanks for that update on critical race theory that is moving past Puerto Rico towards Florida with level 5 speed.
Level 5, yeah. It's always a hurricane for these people.
Yeah, I'm like, can we get back to the phony centrism of Bill Maher, please? Actually, when I watch Fox News,
I honestly want to make myself famous. I think I could really blow up if I did videos that were anti-critical race theory, but from the left.
Yeah.
Like, I criticize them for not being sufficiently Marxist. People would click on it. I don't know if they'd sit through it.
Yeah. You could say, or critical race theory sometimes when it becomes centered on white people, but like the conflation of like critical race theory is not necessarily black studies.
Right.
So if your critical race theory stuff is like telling white people not to be racist, that is actually has nothing to actually do with like black people or black history. Right. So that would be like a criticism, but Fox News doesn't care about that because it's all bad. It's all bad.
Yeah. They don't want. Yeah. But I think I just do want to really get the click. I think I could really clickbait it if you think that you're going to come hear me do it from the right, but I'm actually just disappointed by how it doesn't take materialism into account enough.
Yeah. Well, mine is that there's actually not enough promotion of violence in it. For me, my criticism about critical race theory, I go, you know what? Actually, is a good way to understand institutions is to point a shotgun at them.
Yeah.
That
would really help if that were more popular, that kind of theory. I think they wouldn't be so opposed to critical race theory. It's the radical flank theory. I see what you're doing there.
Yeah, this is actually why I've left groups like the Nation of Islam and the Black Panthers and even the New Black Panthers, because for me they weren't sufficiently militant enough.
Right.
Yeah, like they were like, hold on, like you got to wait till you get your beret on first, and I've already shot up the room.
Yeah, exactly. I hope this doesn't get demonetized. This stream.
This stream?
Yeah.
No, they can't demonetize this.
They can, but just so people know, Justin obviously is a man of peace.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is all satire, everybody. I've never shot up a room.
Yeah, not even a corner.
Not even a corner. No,
yeah, nothing was ever shot up. Yeah.
It was, and I also I do believe in critical race theory, though.
Yeah.
I believe that we should make white people ashamed of themselves.
Yeah,
in the classroom.
even more than some of us already are. Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you're not teaching a 3-year-old to that's white in the suburbs to hate themselves, then that school should be banned. We're going to start a reverse Florida, where it's going to be like young white children re-education because it'd be like Clockwork Orange.
Yeah.
Where we just have
like
white kids.
If there's not enough critical race theory, you shut them down.
Yeah. And if the race theory if it's not critical enough, like it has to get real critical, like critical condition.
Real critical, yeah. Well, I've had on certain guests, like Black radical guests, who think it's too liberal, critical race theory.
They were just saying that it was just like kind of like a bourgeois liberal project.
Yeah,
they're right though, and I think sometimes I find it's a jobs program for certain people in academia.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Can I say what you do besides comedy, or is that hidden?
Yes, I teach history.
You guys, we have on a comedian and historian.
Yes,
that's pretty amazing.
Yes, that's why. Well, not a lot of comedians can do the Karl Marx humor.
Right. That's true. You do it well.
They try. If you go to your Instagram reels, it's mostly, I think, guys doing crowd work about Karl Marx these days.
The kids are getting radical these days.
Yes.
No one wants to pay their dues, though. They just like socialism, but they don't like looking at Karl Marx.
Yeah, I find not being able to buy a starter house in the neighborhood you come up has been probably the best endorsement for like anti-capitalism.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's been great. Yeah. Well, it would be funny. It would be funny for Fox News people to confuse Hitler and Karl Marx. Which, by the way, I'm just so glad Hitler isn't around to see that. Didn't live to see that. Being confused with Karl Marx, because he'd be very upset about that.
Yeah, I can only imagine him as very upset about everything, though.
Well, that is true. That is true. But what do you think that if someone was like, Eva Braun was really beautiful, would he just like scream, "Yes, she is"?
Oh yeah, I wonder about the dynamics of that relationship. The History Channel got so deep into it. There was stuff about like Hitler's sex life and stuff like that too, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I feel so bad for anyone involved in that.
What I always like, I kind of believe with kind of like the Sacha Baron Cohen thing. It's like, thank God Hitler didn't have the internet.
Oh,
or how many people on the internet are just Hitler now, but like don't have like access to like a nation state.
Oh, you mean like globalization watered it down a little bit?
Yeah, like there are so many Hitlers now. Like I get clips of like very like, Instagram knows what upsets me, and it's like someone's literally saying something Hitler said as like a clip. Some of these like Ben Shapiro types, or these kind of people, or Thomas Sowell, the black conservative. He's not even conservative. Thomas Sowell. He's like I think one thing black people should recognize is the way that slavery elevated us.
Oh, wow.
As a people, that kind of stuff. And you're like,
Ron DeSantis he should appoint him as Secretary of Education.
They will. They love like libertarians and stuff. They love Thomas Sowell.
Yeah.